own short film 2312, which is made for the farmers to bring more and more smart and educated people into farming. I would request Shri Tejasvi Surya sir to please hit the play button and release the short film. Thank you so much. For anyone who is wondering what is 2312, it's the World Farmers Day.
First of all, thank you so much for joining us today. Tejasvi, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you all here. I hope you enjoyed the short film. Did you? Very nice. So, in fact, when I was watching this film today, I was recollecting a short story narrated by former Chief Minister of Goa and former Defense Minister of India, Manohar Parrikar sir. He was narrating a small story about a farmer in Goa who used to grow watermelon in Goa, and he used to have an annual fest for young kids to come and enjoy eating these fresh watermelons, the best quality watermelons, which were not even sent to the market actually. So the only condition was that after eating watermelon, you have to give the seeds back to the farmer. That was the only condition. And these kids used to enjoy that, and they used to give the seeds back to the farmer. And after his early education, he moved to IIT, and then he went out of the city for some time, and then after about 6-7 years he came back to Goa, and during that time again this competition was going on, so he decided to attend that. When he attended that competition, he saw that the watermelon quality had dropped drastically. The kind of watermelon which used to be there earlier days, and now things have completely changed. And then he was he was shocked. He asked the people over there what happened, why watermelon quality has dropped so much. Then they said that farmer who used to conduct this event, he passed away. Now his son is conducting the event. What he did in the beginning is, since this was anyway a competition where he was giving away free watermelon, he decided to give those watermelons which were not sellable in the market, and he gave those watermelons to kids to eat. So they gave the seeds of those watermelons back to the farmer. So he started sowing those seeds, and because of that the quality of watermelon he was getting also dropped. And this is exactly what is happening in our farming. Our farming, if you have noticed, if you have completed your graduation, even 12th standard, they say you have studied, now you go take up job somewhere. You have not studied, you are a dumb fellow in the family, chalo, now you do farming. This has to change. Only then farming will become profitable. Unfortunately, the land holding of the farmer is going down, and because of that, farmers are not able to really, maintain their family with 3 acre, 4 acre by continuing their traditional farming methods. They'll have to now look for, adopt modern farming methods, increase their income. And that's where Freedom App comes into picture. We have taken up this as a mission to help farmers to increase their income, and we've partnered with about 700 plus super successful farmers from across the country who have achieved a lot in different kinds of farming. Just to give you an example, the farmers who teach honeybee farming on Freedom App, they are earning about 3-4 crore annually just by doing honeybee farming. The farmers who are teaching sheep and goat farming on Freedom App, they are earning upwards of 2 crore, 3 crore annually just by doing sheep and goat farming. So now this is our mission. We've taken up this as a challenge to ensure that we help farmers to double their income, and that's the vision of our Prime Minister as well. Hopefully we should be able to achieve that soon. So with that, I would love to thank Tejasvi Surya for joining us today, and welcome to this special occasion. Today happens to be our 14th anniversary as well. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure, I mean, he's our youngest MP. I'm actually very proud that he represents our constituency as well, Bangalore South, and probably someday hope to see him as the youngest Prime Minister of India, and I'm sure it will happen. And I also would love to welcome my friend Achut. Achut has been a great support to us. Thank you so much, Achut. Thanks for joining us. Also would love to welcome Rakshit. Rakshit, when I shared this idea with him, he took out time to bring together his team and shoot this amazing short film for us. Thank you so much, Rakshit. And I also wish to welcome Maltesh. Maltesh helped us set up this office. Maltesh and his team did a brilliant job. Thank you so much. Also, I would love to welcome my colleagues, Pratap, Senthil. We've got Sharat sir here. Sharat sir was part of Freedom App for almost 5 years, and he was instrumental in building Freedom App to what it is today. Thank you so much. And we've got Narayan Sumi uncle here, my wife Inchira, and the entire team here, and especially the media friends. We've been very patiently waiting since 11:30 today. I am thankful to you for taking out time to cover this event, and thanks to entire team for being such a big support, and thanks for joining us on a Sunday today.
ಈ ಒಂದು 14ನೇ ವರ್ಷದ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವವನ್ನು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಮನಿ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಆಚರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಸುಧೀರ್ ಸರ್ ಮುಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೋಚನೆಗಳು ಇದೇ ಥರ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳಾಗಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿಲಿ. ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೂ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿ ಎಂ ಸುಧೀರ್ ಸರ್ಗೂ ಶುಭಾಶಯ.
ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾಳ ಖುಷಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ರೂಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗೇ ಯುವಕರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿ ತುಳುಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇದು ಇಡೀ ಆಫೀಸು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಏಜ್, ಆ್ಯಾವ್ರೇಜ್ ಏಜ್ ಈ ಆಫೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 25-26 ವರ್ಷ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೋ ನೈಸ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಭಾರತದ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಉಜ್ವಲವಾಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥ ಯುವಕರು ಬೆಳಗುತ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ನಾಡನ್ನು. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪಿಗೆ 14 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸುಧೀರ್ ಅವರು 14 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಅವರ ಇಡೀ ತಂಡದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಟಿ ವಿ ಡಿಬೇಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಸುಧೀರ್ ಅವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಟಿ ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಷಯಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಿರ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಆಗ ನನಗೆ ಅವರು ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿರೋದು ನೋಡಿ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ ಗೌಡರು, ಮಾಲ್ತೇಶ್ ಅವರು, ಯಾರೇ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆನ್ನಿಗೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದ್ದು ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಗುಣ ಮಾಲ್ತೇಶ್ರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅಚ್ಯುತ್ರಿಗಿದೆ. ಅದು ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರದ್ದು, ಅವರ ಇಡೀ ತಂಡದ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುಣ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲಮ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬರುವಂಥ ದಿವಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ವಿ ನೋ ಟುಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಡ್ರಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ 50-60 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿಲಿ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ನೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. 90% 70% ಜನ ಕೃಷಿ ಆಧಾರದ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. 75%ಗೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನಗರೀಕರಣ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ಮೈಸೂರು, ಹುಬ್ಳಿ, ಧಾರವಾಡ, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಹೀಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಗರಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಮೋದಿಯವರು 100 ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ 30-40 ವರ್ಷ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃಷಿಯ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ, ನೆಚ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥ ಜನರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆನೂ ಭಾಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಗರ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಜನರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದರ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆನೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಬರೋವಂಥ 25 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಯವರು ಅಮೃತ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೋ, ಆ ಅಮೃತ್ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಜನ ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆದರೆ ಕೃಷಿಯ ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜನ ನಗರಗಳಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳ ಬೆಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿ ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೂರಲ್ ಇಕಾನಮಿ ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಅ ಥೊರೋ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 25 years. ಸೊ ಆ 25 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಜನ ನಗರದಿಂದ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಭಾಗಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃಷಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುವಂಥ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ವಿದ್ಯಾವಂತ ಯುವಕರು ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಯನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಆ್ಯಪ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಯನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಇಡೀ ಕೃಷಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣ ಜೀವನ ಬದುಕು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಭಾರತ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಬ್ರಿಟನ್ನನ್ನು ಹಿಂದಾಕಿ, ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು 75 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಆಳ್ವಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೋ ಆ ಬ್ರಿಟನ್ನನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾರತ ಹಿಂದಿಕ್ಕಿ ವಿಶ್ವದ 5ನೇ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇಕಾನಮಿಯಾಗಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ದೊಡ್ಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಸಂಗತಿ ಅದು. ಇನ್ನು 25 ವರ್ಷ ಮುಗಿಯೋಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಟಾಪ್ 3 ಇಕಾನಮಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಯುವ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಸೆಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು, ಆ್ಯಪ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಗಳು ಬಹಳ ಉಪಯುಕ್ತ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪಿಗೆ, ಅವರ ಇಡೀ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಶುಭವನ್ನು ಕೋರಿ ಐ ವಿಶ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ದ ವೆರಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ಈ 25 ವರ್ಷದ ಅಮೃತ ಕಾಲದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆಯಿಂದ, ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಕ್ತಿಯುತ ದೇಶ ಭಾರತ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಶಕ್ತಿಯುತ ಸದೃಢ ರಾಜ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡಾಗೋ ರೀತಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸೇರಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಐ ವಿಶ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ದ ವೆರಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸುಧೀರ್ ವೆರಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸುಧೀರ್ ಅವರ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪು 14 ವರ್ಷ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಸ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇದು. ಇವತ್ತು ಬದಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನದ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಈ ಕಾಲಘಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಯುವ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಇರುವಂಥ, ಯುವ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಗಳಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಲದು. ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪು ಟೈಲರ್ ಮೇಡಾಗಿ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು, ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. 14 ವರ್ಷ ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ ಸುಧೀರ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಇಡೀ ಟೀಮಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ 23/12 ಅನ್ನುವ ಒಂದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ನ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದ್ರ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಷ್ಟೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃಷಿಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಿದ್ಯಾವಂತರು ಮತ್ತು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೃಷಿಕರ ಆದಾಯವನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 23/12 ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ನ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದು 5 ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಕನ್ನಡ, ತಮಿಳ್, ತೆಲುಗು, ಹಿಂದಿ, ಮಲಯಾಳಂ 5 ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮೂರಿನವರ ತೀರ್ಥಹಳ್ಳಿಯವರಾದ ರಕ್ಷಿತ್ ತೀರ್ಥಹಳ್ಳಿಯವರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಒಂದು ತಂಡ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಭಾಳ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾನ, ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮನ್ನು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಈ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮು 23/12 ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ 23 ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂದರೆ 23/12 ವಿಶ್ವ ರೈತರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಮೆಸೇಜನ್ನು ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಿಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಈ ಫಿಲ್ಮಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಥಾನಾಯಕ ಕೆಲಸ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ ಊರಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಥರದ ವಿರೋಧ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನೋ ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಏನಂದರೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಓದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಓದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀನು ಕೆಲಸ ಹುಡುಕು, ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗು, ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲೋ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹೊರತು ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಓದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ದಡ್ರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ಜಮೀನಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊ, ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಸಾಕು, ಹಸು ಸಾಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತರು ಕೃಷಿಗೆ ಹೋದಷ್ಟು ಕೃಷಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಾಯವನ್ನು ದುಪ್ಪಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 1,500 ಜನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಾಧಕರು ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು 900 ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 700ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಸಾಧಕರು ಕೃಷಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟವರು. ಅವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡವರು. ಕೆಲವರು ಓದಿದ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ ಸಾಧನೆ ನೋಡಿ PhD ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತರಿದ್ದಾಗ ಕೃಷಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೆಳೆಸೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಅದೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರ ದಡ್ರನ್ನೇ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತರು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಂಟ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಗೊತ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಕೃಷಿಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದವ್ರನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಕೃಷಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ಹಾಗಾಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಕೃಷಿ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ಯಮ. ಆ ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದಿಮೆ ಥರನೇ ನಡೆಸಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಆದಾಯ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಬರೀ 1 ಎಕರೆ ಜಮೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪಿರುಲಿನಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಸೂಪರ್ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು 1 ಎಕರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 1 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 85-90 ಲಕ್ಷ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂದರೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಹಂಚೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದರ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮನ್ನು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ವೆನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಮಿಕ್ ಹಿಟ್ ದ in 24th, I think 24th March 2020, when the national lockdown was announced due to pandemic, our core business, which was doing big amount of revenue, literally went down to zero. And during that time, of course, my entire team stood with me. I want to mention 4 people who literally stood with me like rock, and they supported me. Literally, they are my co-founders. I request Senthil, Jeevan, Parmesh, Avinash, and also I request Sharat sir. Sharat sir, though now I'm literally like feeling sad that he is not part of Freedom App, but I am very proud that their new venture is doing extremely well. I'm sure next month 6th they're launching their new TV channel. Sharat sir, please join us. I still remember after the lockdown, we had to operate our studio to produce content, and Sharat sir and myself, only 2 of us. I used to go from Uttralli to Vijayanagar every morning, pick him up, go to office, and I used to shoot, my content courses. He used to work with the editing team to get that edited, and that's how we produce the content. I think today, if we are standing here, sir, thank you so much. Avinash, been with me for last 12 years. Avinash, I think I've given him all sorts of tasks. So if we have any job which is like I have no one to do, Avinash will do. But I think now though in the last 2 years, HR team has been managing really well. Avinash, thank you so much. Then I've got Senthil, who is the backbone for our tech. Without him, I think we wouldn't have built such an amazing app in such a short span. Kudos to the entire tech team. Jeevan and Parmesh, they literally, I think, every time I was feeling weak, Jeevan and Parmesh, they gave me confidence. They made me feel that we are there to take care of sales. You focus on the content, you produce content. Jeevan, please come. Sharat sir. So I think I proudly call them as my co-founders. Thank you so much for being such a big support. Thank you so much. I request Senthil, please come. 4 of you. Parmesh, we are missing you. Request you to cut the cake. Any company, when the leader understands that I don't know everything, I can't do everything, is when we build a great company. I think these 2 things. Sharat sir brought in so much of domain knowledge of content. Today, in fact, my camera team keeps coming back and saying, no, we are going slow now. After Sharat sir left us, they say, no, we are going slow. We were super fast, producing so much of content. And Senthil. Now, Shashi sir keeps saying, our chairman says, how do you do that? You're too fast. Tech team, people don't even believe that we created such a big app in such a short span. And Jeevan and Parmesh, believe me, it is not because of initially. Today I think we have a great product, but because of their commitment. Parmesh, please come. I'm extremely sorry. Parmesh had to travel. His family is waiting. Come. And Avinash very silently supporting the entire sales team. I think Without Avinash team help, I think sales team wouldn't have done such a great job. So thanks to everyone, and I'm happy to announce after, I think we took literally 12 years to build IndianMoney.com, but Freedom app, this is the 30th month, 2.5 years. Within 30th month, we have achieved 100 crore in annual revenue run rate. 100 crore, that's not a small job. 100 crore annual revenue run rate is not a small job. I thank everyone. I'm very, I don't know how to express it in word. Thank you so much. 4 of them, all of them, in fact, all these 4 guys, they're truly my co-founders and the backbone of this company. Guys, please, over to you.
I'm so happy to be part of this event and proud to be part of this great journey of building Bharat. So when we talk about our product Freedom application, Freedom app is not just an application or another business module, it's a revolution. As you all know, today in this current world, we will talk about all unicorns. Unicorns are proud of this country. We always feel they are taking our name in a different height. But unicorns alone can't build 5 trillion economy. We need small and micro businesses. When we talk about businesses, business which come with attached word called risk. Even though many wants to get into business, but fear of failure which will make them to stay away from this term itself. So we as a company providing high quality replicable courses in Freedom application which will help small and micro business owners. So not only to the business person, when it comes to women's, we call them as a CEO of every house, because when we name CEO, it looks like we only see the car or the assistant or a good salary or the good life, but we don't know the struggle which they go through. So in the same format, every woman in their family, they will be having their own struggle. So we call them as a CEO of every house. So recently it's happened to talk to my team member who got promoted as a team leader. On an interaction, I was talking to her, what really pushed you to get into the job after 2 to 3 years of gap? The answer which she has given made me really feel proud about the work which we are doing today. She said, sir, I don't want my kid to introduce myself as a housewife. I want my kid to talk about my profession, and always I feel proud when someone introduces me as a working woman. This is the fact. Every woman wants to have their own identity. They want to create their own source of income. They want to really support their family. But by just creating a job, we can't achieve it. We can do it by enhancing their skills. So today, through Freedom application, we are in that work. We are providing the courses in the regional languages and which is reaching them, and all these courses are replicable in nature, and by doing this we are helping each and every woman to be an entrepreneur. We will not stop our work, or we will not just limit ourselves to help them to start their own. We will continue this journey. We will help them to build the world class, and we are in the process of building such ecosystem. Let's work together as a team and build better Bharat. Thank you so much.
Bhavesh.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm so happy to be part of this great event. Such a wonderful journey. So it's been 11 years I have joined. So this is my 12th year in this company. Every day, every day it's rewarding. So happy, very, very happy. I spend actually more time in the office than my home. It is another home for me. Thank you so much for this wonderful support. I would like to add a few points with reference to farmers actually, since I am from the farming background. So in India, I'm sure you all are aware, we have got 61% people who are depending on farming, close to 61% people. but the contribution to Indian GDP from farmers is 19.9%, less than 20%. Though they are working so hard, they are not able to earn as per their efforts they are putting. There is one more challenge. Out of land, like agricultural land we have got, 67% people, close to 67% people are having less than 1 hectare, that is less than 2 acres land. So the maximum people are having very less land actually. Unless until we share the latest technology or the tools, so they won't be able to increase their income. So I'm proudly saying Freedom app, we are sharing those technologies, all the tools, the required information to increase their income. So I think whatever the efforts we are putting in the process of while building this company, while adding our courses, especially for farmers. So if everyone can start using our courses and if they can start implementing, so guarantee their income, it will become double and triple. So even our Prime Minister also aiming for that, increasing farmers income to doubling and tripling. I think if they start watching our courses and if everyone can start implementing the technologies, what the success people are using it, for sure they'll become successful. So it's it will give immense satisfaction when we do great work, especially to help farmers. So I'm so happy. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Thank you, Vandana.
I request Sharath sir to speak a few words.
It's been a great occasion to be here even after not being the real part of this organization. It feels great to see the organization growing to a next level. So if you generally see in most of the organizations, CEO's cabin is it's somewhere there. He'll mostly speak to at least 10 people, 12 people in the organization. Reporting is done, and down the line he is not accessible. So the good part of Sudhir sir is that he is accessible to almost everyone in the organization. He tries to understand problems from the grassroots. So he knows a person who is into sales, I mean the bottom, the person who starts from the beginning of the sales and who is producing the content, the video editor's name he knows. So the organization grows only when we have that kind of a approach, when we try to understand who is skilled at what. And I keep saying this, if an organization which runs faster than a news channel, if I have seen that in my life, it is IndianMoney. I mean, news channels always function round the clock, 24/7, all 7 days, and IndianMoney is more or less like a news channel. The only thing is it doesn't go on air, but it is as faster as a news channel. So I want to see this becoming a unicorn, and happy to be part of this great event. Thank you.
Now, the big man, Senthil.
Good evening, everyone. So first of all, congratulations and happy anniversary, 14th anniversary. 14 years means it is not a small number, right? So you need to have a great entrepreneurial mindset, and then you need to have a great dedication, the contribution, right? So in fact, so I'm really amazing and wondering that how Sudhir is actually working round the clock. For example, he comes to office by 8 o'clock, and even in the night if you message him by in 1 o'clock also, he will immediately respond it. So he actually sleep with this company only. So yeah, so actually it is very, very difficult, right? So because of his hard work and thing only, he has actually transformed many people's life, and all of us actually working with him, right? So I really proud to be a part of this team, and he's like a very charm CEO I ever seen in my life. So the good part we all have to learn from him is like the time management. So he keeps his schedule very busy, and then he makes sure that everything is happen. So whenever we test our mobile application, he always says that, hey, I am a first tester for you. So I will test better than you are a tester. So that's how he created all this product. So in fact, the Freedom app, we all must actually really happy. We should proud ourselves. For example, in our schoolings, right, there will be a max teacher, there will be a science teacher, and they always just come and tell you the book, whatever it has been written in the book, right? So nobody has actually taught you that how to live in this world. So the livelihood is the core, right? For example, entrepreneurs need not to be having a big degree, or they need not to be studied in IITs and all. So even a 10th student can become an entrepreneur and change the life of a people, right? So that is where our organization is transforming a lot of people. For example, we are now going to use the world's best technology to leverage the technologies, and we use a real-time analytics to predict it. For example, one best example, if you want to give it, nowadays the tomato prices are increasing, right? So soon it will reach 100 rupees per kg, right? But are you guys thinking that the farmers are getting the same money? No, right? So actually we have to create the technology to help the farmers to predict it. This year, this kind of rains are going to come, so that the farmers will prepare for themselves, and they can actually keep the cold storage of the whatever produces which they do it, and they can actually supply to the people, right? That's where even Freedom app, we ourselves is dedicated and committed to make the transformation of the real people lives. So I would like to thank my tech team, so who always believe in my words, that whenever I tell the team that just learn this technology, they completely believed it, and we have actually learned it and created this product. So we never hired a expertise in the industry, in the technology, and we never built that product. We ourselves learned it, and we have done it. I must congratulate most of our team members, that I really thank you, your hard work. Let us work together to make the transformation in all the life. We all must proud that we are in a very good team, and let's change the world. Thank you, guys.
Brilliant. We've been making Rakshit and team to wait a lot. Rakshit and team, it's on a very short notice. We requested them to make this film for us, and they did it. Thank you so much, Rakshit. I request for the memento.
So thanks for attending the premiere of 2312. The 14 years that, the journey of 14 years, I was not part of that. I joined 4-5 months back. But I think the journey that we are taking now, the next 14 months are going to be super crucial for Freedom app, right? Where we spoke about India aiming to be the third largest economy in the world, right? And everybody spoke, including Tejas spoke, that it would not be possible without farmers, right? And Sudhir spoke about how we are transforming from a livelihood education app to a livelihood platform. And lot of things changes when we undergo that transformation, right? Lot of things changes from a tech side, lot of things changes from content side, and lot of things changes the way we go to market, right? And the opportunity that we are going to provide to the farmers, to the small business owners, are also going to change. So I think the next few months are going to be very crucial for our team when we undertake this transformation from being a livelihood education company to a livelihood platform, right? Where we bring in concepts like how do we give the best price to the farmer. And this is where we have two words. One is agriculture, another one is entrepreneurship. We combine these two words, and the result is 2312, which is about agripreneurship. And I think a lot of our effort as a company is going to be going to make such agripreneurs, such micro entrepreneurs, and that is where we have launched few programs like Freedom Nest, where we are sort of hand-holding budding entrepreneurs to become micro entrepreneurs, right? And we are going to do a lot of other activities which are going to support in this endeavor, right? So thanks a lot to everybody, including our media friends, to have contributed to this cause. I would not take much time on a Sunday. So thanks everybody for coming here and inspiring us to achieve our objective, that the dream that Sudhir had seen probably 14 years back. Maybe in next few years we would make that a reality. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And I think the marketing team has done a great job. In the last 3-4 months, we have launched so many sub brands, right? Freedom Nest, Freedom So, Freedom Mat is something which is coming. Icons of Bharat is one. So a lot of brand launches has happened. And thanks a lot to the marketing team. There is a long way to go. This is just the starting point for us. So I think looking forward to more exciting work in next 12, 13, 14 months from now.